So guys, in today's video, we're going to be going over 10 cars in Driving Empire that are broken, or at least have a couple features on the car that are not right, or as well, known as broken. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know why I had trouble explaining that, but without further ado, let's get straight into this video and go over all 10 cars. Alright, so the first car on our list is the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster, and the reason this thing is broken is because it has 5 flames, but quad exhaust pipes. Like, there's 4. With 5 flames. It doesn't add up. So as you can see, when I hit shift and the nitrous is going out, you can see there is an extra one. It's not actually as big as like the ones in the middle. Now if we go to camera mode, there is like no hidden exhaust pipe in there. It's just randomly coming out somewhere. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look like it's like there, but it's there. There's like actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though it is quad or dual exhaust pipes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, there's 5 flames with 4 exhaust pipes. It's not adding up, so yeah, the first car broken on this list is the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster, and it just has an extra flame. Yeah, bro just wants to have an extra flame. He can have an extra flame, you know? He likes to be a flamethrower. Let's get on to the next car, though. Alright, our next car on this list is the Kona JCO Regera, and this one, it does also have some exhaust problems, like it might like shoot flames for a little longer than every other car in the game, but that is not the main reason on this car. I actually made a whole video about how this thing is broken, but the main reason is when you do donuts, this thing just gets a little too excited and he just starts jumping around. It's the weirdest thing ever. So there is some glitch wrong with this car. You can see like the wheels are like they're just like tweaking out when you try to do donuts. They're glitching out. And here is what your donut pattern looks like. It's probably not supposed to look like a mountain range. But yeah, this is the Kona JCO Regera, and its donuts is broken. Let's get on to the next car. Right now, this car is not like necessarily broken. It's just a feature that doesn't add up. Of course, like this doesn't like really matter that much, but games like Forza would actually, they would see this issue. So, when you put aftermarket rims on this thing, it still has the stock rims on the back, and I know that's completely fine. And of course, they didn't, they don't care. They don't put the coating in for that. But, I feel like it would be a little bit cooler. Doesn't really matter that much anyways. I'm just saying if it actually matched with the aftermarket rims. But, yeah, the back of the car has the stock rim on it. And if you put aftermarket rims, they're not going to really add up. So if you need a spare tire, you're going to be looking a little bit wonky because you're just going to have this old school white rim, and then the rest of the wheels are going to be these nice new modern wheels. So you're just going to look like a stupid idiot for a little while if you actually get a flat tire in this thing in Driving Empire, which obviously is not going to happen. But yeah, not too serious compared to the rest of all these cars on this list. But I just wanted to add it in because I had just randomly noticed someday when I was making an intro. But let's get on to the next car. Right now, this one is a bit random, and I feel like I'm the only one who has noticed this. But on the McLaren 750S Spider, which is the collection car, so don't just get the coupe and think this is gonna happen. But for some reason, when you put the spoiler up, it's definitely like it's not the angle it's supposed to be at. So I'll just show you. I mean, just like look at that the spoiler is up, but as you can see right here. I don't know why it's angled so much. Like, bro, you do not need that much downforce. Yeah, so just look at this spoiler right here. Like, look how much it's angled. It looks way too much angled. And then if I just, like, get the regular 750S out, where is the regular 750S? Spawn this one right here. It's not as, look, that one's like the regular amount. That's the regular amount right there. As you can see, real life pictures I'll put on the screen now. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, it might just be my eyes, but I just feel like this one goes up a little bit too high. This 750S Roadster or Spider has kind of a broken spoiler. I don't think it's supposed to be angled that much. You don't need that downforce on this car. But let's get on to the next car. Alright, the next car is the Audi Sport Quattro. Now, this is not really a serious issue, but I just had randomly noticed today while driving around. So obviously, most cars in Driving Empire, especially the licensed ones, have all opening components because they're trying to like match the needs of what the company tells them to put in the game, which usually has to be very detailed. And for some reason, the trunk does not open on this thing, and it's not like it doesn't have a trunk or it's not detailed, because if you go inside the trunk with your camera, you'll see that it is actually pretty detailed. Like, you got that, you got a whole wheel, like that's a pretty cool feature, and everything else, it's just just doesn't have the opening components for some reason, so this thing just doesn't have an opening trunk. Everything else opens, like the doors and hood, but yeah, the trunk does not open, even though there's stuff inside, and it seems to be pretty detailed. It's just maybe they forgot to, you know, put that code in or something like that. But let's get on to the next car. Alright, the next car is the Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution. And this thing just has the same issue as its brother. It just has an extra exhaust flame, even though it only has 4 exhaust pipes. So as you can see, there's one you can kind of see in the middle there. So yeah, pretty interesting problem. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I'm not really complaining. It just makes this thing look like a flamethrower. Like, look, just makes the flames like 10 times cooler and the exhaust pipes 10 times cooler, even though it's just coming from the abyss. Like, you don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, this one has the same problem as the other one. It's just a little bit messed up on the exhaust pipes. And yeah, so it shoots an extra flame just like the other Hennessy. But let's get on to the next car, because this one is just like the other one, so it's kind of boring. All right, this is one of the less serious ones too. So on the Kona JCO Attack, so not the Absolute, because we're gonna have to note that in a second. People were noticing before the car was even added to the game, when it was just on the podium outside the dealership, and that hasn't even been added to the game, and people were already complaining. And what they were complaining about was its headlights. So for some reason, it looks like they accidentally put the JCO Absolute headlights on the JCO Attack. And if they do add the Absolute, it'd be pretty funny if the JCO Attack headlights were on the JCO Absolute. So the difference is, on the JCO right here, you can see that the line of the light is on the bottom, when for the Attack it's supposed to be on the top instead of the bottom, and then on the Absolute it's supposed to be on the bottom. So it's like flip-flopped. As you can see, like where it's darker is where it's supposed to be, and where it's lighter is supposed to be the Absolute. So they're kind of switched there, which could mean that we are getting the Absolute. Maybe they just accidentally switched them up and we're getting the Absolute. And they kind of are. I can see what they mean, but it's not really that serious. It's just noting that there is a problem with the headlights. They're just swapped with the Absolute. But hopefully that means we're getting the Absolute soon. That'd be pretty cool. Well, let's get on to the next car. Alright, the next car is the Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR. Now, just like the two Hennessys, it just doesn't have a Hennessy engine. This thing also has 5 flames, but only 4 exhaust pipes, so again, not adding up. So as you can see, this is kind of becoming a trend with cars being added to the game. I don't know what's going on or why this is happening. Don't know any reason why, but as you can see, they are coming out of the exhaust pipes, but then there's one random one in the middle, and if we just stop the car so I can go into camera mode, there should be nothing there. If I just go into camera mode and check right there, yeah, it's just coming from nowhere. As you can see, yeah, there's nothing here, so just a random little glitch. It's just an extra exhaust on a couple of cars, so we got it on 2 of the Hennessys, I think, and the Range Rover SVR. So pretty weird glitch. I don't know how it's happening and how many cars it's on. I have just noticed it on these 3 cars. But yeah, let's get on to the next one, because that's one been seen before like 3 times, so it's kind of getting boring. All right, now this one, I feel like it's been like this for a while now. I've definitely noted it in videos previously, like 4 months ago, dating back, I don't know. But the headlights, or actually rear lights, are still broken on the 720S. So if you didn't know, I've definitely noted this in other videos. Tell me down in the comments if you remember me saying this, because I definitely do. Let's just say, like, you know, your blinkers and your emergency lights. Obviously, when you do this with the X, you can see that this one has both lights doing it, and this only has one. Now, I actually don't know which one's correct, if it's supposed to be just 1 light or just supposed to be 2 lights, but they're obviously not matching up. So either way, they're broken somehow. And then with blinkers, this one only does this bottom light, and this one does both lights. So either one side is wrong or one side is right. I'm actually not sure. But one blinker works and the other blinker works? No. So it's a very weird combination. Something wrong with the 720S. The headlights and rear lights are broken in some weird combination. I'm not sure. It's just broken here and then broken there and then not broken here and then broken there. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but like some headlights are broken, some blinkers are broken, some are not broken. But yeah, this thing just needs to be fixed, honestly. It's been like this for like 5 months. But let's get on to the next car. Right now, this is the last car on this list, being the Noble M600 Speedster. And what is wrong with this thing is it's done me dirty in so many videos, and it's this. I mean, why do I look like I just can't reach the pedals? Like, why am I sitting in this car like an 8-year-old, dude? Like, look how much seat I'm actually I'm barely sitting on the seat. But yeah, that was the last thing. It's not really broken, but it's just kind of annoying. It's just been doing me dirty in so many videos because I look so stupid driving this thing. I look like an 8-year-old who stole his mom's car. But yeah, so that is 10 cars. that is broken in driving Empire. So like a couple Kona JCOs, a couple Hennessy's, a couple Range Rovers, a couple McLarens, and yes, there's kind of a pattern there. Something's going on here. The cars are getting broken. And yeah, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to mention all these broken features on these cars because they're kind of funny. Make sure to check out my description where the other two channels are, especially my Forza Horizon 5 channel. And yeah, my other channel, my Discord. And I'm trying to reach my goal of 35,000 subscribers. So if you would subscribe, that would help out a lot. Not demanding you or anything. I would just appreciate it a lot. But yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video.